Alright guys, thanks for tuning back in. For today I figured I'd take you guys for a ride along on the CFMoto. I've brought it up a couple times on the channel. Recorded one video back around Memorial Day when I rode out to Jekyll Island, but never posted that video. It's kind of just a run on incomplete thoughts, so wasn't worth any value, so figured I'd redo it. And today's a nice day, so I thought I'd get out, get on the bike, tell y'all a couple things that I do and don't like about it. So let's get into it. Alright, so I imagine most of y'all are wondering, why a Chinese bike? Well, I'll tell you pretty easily. I mean, it just came down to money. I did look at the BMW GSA, the Pan America. I've talked about that in a couple videos where I've been eyeballing that one. The Tiger Triumph, also looked at that. The Pro and the Rally, because they have, Triumph has two different versions of that one. They have one that's more towards the street and one that's more towards off-road. And I mean, just to be honest, this is just more of a bike for a better value. This here's the, I might have already said it, I don't know, but this here is the Ibex 800T. So this is the touring one, because there is a 800S, I believe is what they call it. But this one here comes standard, heated grips, heated seat, quick shifter, has an aluminum skid plate. Like, I don't know how much damage it could honestly take, but there is a thin, there is something there for your more calmer off-road adventures, or just rocks and stuff getting thrown up on the road. So you do have that protection there. Trying to think what all else it comes with that made me like it. I mean, that was pretty much it, right? The BMW, you have to add the heated seat to. The Tiger comes with the heated seat if you get the $20,000 one. If you get the Rally Pro or whatever the top tier models of the Tigers are, I forget now because I hadn't looked at them in so long. But yeah, I mean, 10,009, yeah, basically you could say, I mean, I think it's like 10,899, but I mean, you might as well just say 11,000 at that point, right? Again, heated seat, heated grips, quick shifter. The CVO doesn't come with the heated seat. It does come with the quick shifter, and that's if you get the Pan American CVO. If you get the regular Pan America, I think all it comes with is the heated grips. I think they all come with heated grips now. But you got to add the quick shifter to it. I don't know if there's OEM option for a heated seat on the Pan America. I haven't dug into it. Y'all may know, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of value, or a lot of things I was looking for that I wanted at a reasonable price, because the goal was to get this and wear these tires out and then put some knobbies on it and then hit dirt roads with it when I want to, and possibly use it as the commuter bike when it gets colder, November, December, January, February, with the heated seat, so still be able to ride to work, because the way Georgia works is it'll be cold in the morning, it'll be 50 in the morning and then 80, 90 on the way home. So I just wanted something with more creature comforts. I have put an aftermarket windshield on it. I want to say that's a California Science or something. I done forgot the brand that makes it, but it protects you, blocks a lot of wind. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just out riding. I was trying to think, find some place to pull off and walk around, but I don't know. I don't know if there will be such a place, because I'm just out here. Holy smokes, what is all that? A lot of chickens. Confederate chicken too. I tell you what, you never know what you're going to see out here in the country, or the countryside, or just away from Atlanta. Had that house of 1,000 course looking house, and then these big old nice houses out here. And it was just like that. That's funny. The bike does have cruise control. The cruise control, I don't know, y'all just bear with me. I'm just going to ramble on and go through things I like and things I don't like. And one of the annoying things on this bike is the cruise control. So the cruise control, you can't set it faster than 80 miles an hour. Right? So if you get on the interstate and around Atlanta, you know, 80's kind of the slow speed now. May not be the speed limit, but to go with the flow of traffic, you know, a lot of people are going 85, 88, and the highest you can go on it, like I said, is 80. And watching it, sometimes it really stays 78, which I don't like. I'm not a fan of. But I'm also not a fan of riding this bike on the interstate. It does okay, but it does whistle. Like around 70, it'll make a good just whistle. You know, just changes pitch with the speed, and you only notice it until you get up to about 65, you know, 68. That's when you notice it. So there's the whistling thing. I don't think the bike particularly likes high speeds either. But it's excellent for this right here, back roads, cruising 55, 65. Like, it's a perfect bike for that. And then, you know, going down these country roads, if you want to hit the dirt, like fire roads or whatever, you know, is perfect for that too. I don't think it has the suspension, like, what am I wanting to say? I want to say throw, but, you know, just before it bottoms out, you know, the play, I don't think it has anything to go too crazy on. But then again, I've only been down one dirt road with it, and, you know, after that I was like, yeah, I want knobby tires, and, you know, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew on more of a street tire, and then not having a lot of experience of riding in the dirt. But I mean, it did okay. You know, I've been down a couple different dirt roads on the Indian and on the Harley. Haven't gone down a dirt road on the Ninja yet, because that would just be dumb. And then the dirt road I went down on this one, you know, they were all just like basic I want to say fire riser, because construction that just wants to come natural. But the fire roads, you know, like a road like that right there, that's what this is for. I don't think it's for any trail riding, you know. I don't think it's that caliber. The brakes are J1, which Brembo owns that, but, you know, J1's out of Spain. I've heard people from other YouTube videos talk about the screen and stuff being similar to BMW. You know, I don't know. I've never ridden a BMW. I've looked at some, sat on some, but never rode one, so I can't really throw in my opinion of that. But I mean, this is just a Chinese copycat bike. You know, KTM designed it. It's the same engine in the 790, if I'm not mistaken, the KTM 790 Adventure. I'm pretty sure that they're sharing the same engine. I wonder if I could get down there. That'd be cool if I could get down there. That's probably all private. Anyway. So, oh yeah, and it comes with auxiliary lights too on the front from the factory. I don't know if the S comes with those lights or not. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to just pull over and walk around and show the bike off and things I've added to it. The bags, the panniers, it comes with the rack, but it does not come with the bags, and I did get the CFMoto bags, but I'll talk more about them if I can find somewhere that's not too crowded to pull off into. I put a SC Project exhaust and what do they call it, the decat pipe on it, so it's running open exhaust. The bike's not necessarily really happy about that, but it's riding okay. There's a company, MSC, that has a tune for it that's supposed to help with that some, but I'm kind of waiting for more comments and reviews and whatnot to come out about that. I'm also debating about putting the catalytic converter back on it or not, but I mean, just cruising. I mean, you know, I've been cruising for a minute. I mean, there's no real hiccups with it. The quick shifter's quirky. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. You know, just like any other quick shifter, you got to find that sweet spot where it just likes to work and do its thing in. But yeah, I mean, you know, for what you can pick it up, especially if you go and get a used one, because, you know, these things are not going to hold their value at all, because nobody wants to buy a Chinese bike. But if you pick up a used one for an even cheaper price than a new one, you'll get a lot of bike for the money. I want to say it's like 94 horsepower, I think. You know, it's no rocket, but it does scoot when it needs to scoot. The SC Project exhaust sounds really good on it. I had to order that directly from SC Project because nobody here in the States had one, so I ordered it straight from Italy. Waited like 4 or 5 weeks, I think. I don't know. It came quicker than what I was thinking it was going to come. So, you know, I mean, that was nice. I didn't have to wait as long as I thought I was going to have to wait. It was really easy to put on. There's a silencer in it, but you know, I left it in because they put in the screw. You know, it's got the carbon fiber cap on it, and you can see the screw to undo the silencer and pull it out, but I'd have to drill a hole in the carbon fiber cap to get to it, and I don't really feel like doing that. I think I'm gonna turn left here and see where this goes. As sooner or later I'll end up somewhere, I don't know. What the hell are you honking at there, buddy? I didn't realize that guy had a stop sign too. I forgot what I was talking about, and I had to take a moment. I haven't ridden down this road before. I should have told my stupid thing to record, to do the tracks and the Garmin. The app for this bike's really cool. It'll do tracks and tell you your top speed and your lean and how many times you did a hard stop, how many times you did a hard acceleration. It doesn't tell you your lean angle though, it just tells you when you lean a lot. I gotta get over this fear of just like pulling in parking lots and talking for the video. I just feel like that's weird, you know what I mean, to just pull in the parking lot where people are just going about their day-to-day stuff, and then I'll just be walking around the motorcycle talking and stuff. I just really feel like that's strange, you know what I mean? So I got to get over that that feeling of awkwardness that presents, and just not worry about it. Man, that's big old banana trees. Going to get it, buddy. Yeah, you can see that says I'm doing. Yeah, I often wonder about the speedometer on this thing. Honestly, I do. Huh, I wonder if that steakhouse is any good. I think I'm gonna keep following 74. They're growing. sun's not coming in too bad. I got my visor open. But maybe those of y'all that could care less for the talking and just like the riding and the wind and the motorcycle, you know, your ASMR, I'll give you some of that for a little bit. So it comes with some engine guards, but there's another bar that you can add to connect the upper one to the lower one. Whenever I pull over, I have to show you, but I like, hey, throw your legs up over it, just cruise. Bikes with better wind protection, the more and more I want to get like a 3/4 helmet. Oh, another thing about this, with it being a metric bike, if you go into the menu, if you look, it's got tire pressure monitoring, but it's in bar. So you can change Celsius and Fahrenheit, and you can change kilometers and miles, but you can't change the bar to PSI. So, and I can't remember, it's like, is it 14 pounds or something, one bar? Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember, but you know, it's got rain mode and sport mode, and then there's where you turn your stuff on, do your trip reset, there's where you do your units, you know, you change everything, but you can't change, again, can't change the bar to PSI. So it does have like over the air updates, but I don't know if they're still doing them or not. But you know, you get your battery, temperature, miles, and I want to say, I think you can change to what you see out here too. You know, there's a trip. Let's see what's going on up here. Why do antique stores always look like just junk stores? love it. No lights, no nothing. Just whip it around. Woo, little birdie. Oh, I guess I should probably talk about being 5'10" and riding this too. I cannot flat foot this thing. Let's just pull off in here real quick. Yeah. Oh man, I hope it stays. Oh, this kickstand is not very confident inspiring at all. Yeah, because when I took it down to Jekyll Island, I put it down in the dirt. I didn't like it. But this is the add-on piece I was talking about right there. The panniers for it. SC Project exhaust. So these here, if you watch Chase on two wheels, he goes by his hand on how wide these are. This 7.5 is 12 inches deep. Down in here, that part's 5 inches. My helmet's a modular helmet, Shoei, extra large. It fits in there fine. The little plate I was telling y'all about. Ugh. So yeah, those auxiliary lights come on it. I put the radiator guard on it. But yeah, that's it. Need to wash it. I'm not a fan of washing. I'm more of a fan of wiping down the bikes. But this does come on this if you get the CFMoto ones. If you do construction, the Milwaukee style, what do you call them, like mountain climber helmets, hard hats, they'll fit in there, but not a whole lot else fits in here. Which way do I want to go? I guess we'll keep going the way I was going. Not in neutral though, huh? Oh, you gotta love it. All right, I say we'll go straight. Yeah, I think we'll just go straight. If the light picks me up. That's another problem I have, is the sensors on the red lights. They don't like picking me up on this bike. It hardly ever wants to work. And I need to get some air moving because this hoodie is hot. Feels fine when we're moving, but now that I'm stopped, more Mafia's got something up on YouTube. Now that I'm stopped, it's getting hot again. I gotta go catch up to the hell yeah, brother. Woo woo. Let's go get him. that whenever I come up on people that are growing stuff, you know, what their farm is, what they're harvesting or selling, you know, whether it's fruit or Christmas trees or what have you. If you're wondering if that was a dragon, that was a dragon statue. I've seen a lot of weird things out here. If you're wondering if I would recommend this bike, I'm not going to recommend any bike to anybody, because it's all very personal in my opinion. And you're either going to love a bike or you're going to hate a bike. You know, just like the ST. There's nothing wrong with that bike. I just wasn't happy with it. And you know, everybody's going to have a different opinion on what they're looking for in a bike and what makes them happier, you know, what they feel comfortable on. Like riding position, you know, I'm 5'10", 220, 31-inch inseam. I'm comfortable as crap, you know. It's a comfortable riding bike. All I would say is give it a chance. You know, I got, what is it, 2,500 miles on this now. I bought this months ago. I've had this bike for a while, and I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. You know, I mean, other than it not liking me taking the catalytic converter off and the kickstand making me worry on loose ground, whether it's gravel or dirt. You know, I just don't trust that kickstand whatsoever. But other than that, I would say give it a chance. You know, I mean, when I went and test rode it, I had fun because it does have some pep to it. It's not slow. It's not fast, but it's not slow either. It's got enough power that you need. And if you're doing back road stuff or country roads, you know, 65, 55 mile an hour roads like this, yeah, it probably fits all your needs, and you could save 10,000 bucks, you know, versus getting a BMW or a Tiger, you know. Now granted, out the door this was 18, and that was because I bought a lot of accessories. I mean, just the hard cases was like another $1,300 or $1,400 added onto the bike. And you know, the radiator guard, the engine guards, the fog light guards. I got an extra year warranty. I think I was stupid and bought a battery warranty too. Like, I got quit falling for that crap. So I did add on some other stuff when I bought it, which took it from 10.8 to 18 out the door. But that's still cheaper than your base Pan America, and you get more options on it compared to like a base Tiger or a BMW. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, don't be scared to go ride it. You know, the guys that got the crotch rocket, was it the 450 SS or something like that, you know, and the 700 CLX or whatever, the other CFMoto bikes. I mean, most people that are buying these like them. So I would say don't be off put just because it's a Chinese bike, because I guarantee you don't have 100% made in America anything. Your made in America flags that you put up for the 4th of July are made in China or Taiwan. So, you know, I don't know if y'all can hear the whistle, but it's whistling. I would say get over that, give the bike a chance to see what you think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Noticed the Indian video got a lot of views really quick. Got a lot of new viewers off that video, or subscribers. I appreciate that, and that kind of tells me maybe you guys would like to see more of the Indian out riding, and you know, me just enjoying that bike. And if that's the case, because I look for Indian pursuit videos too, and it doesn't look like there's a lot in the YouTube world of Indians. I mean, you know, there's a handful of them. They are out there, but not like the Harley guys. You know, there's all kinds of Harley channels everywhere. So I may just, you know, if you guys want more of the Indian, then that's cool, I can do it. So on that note, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see you in the next video. Y'all ride safe and have a good one.